Good morning to our colleagues. Now we will say something about tsunami. I went to Aceh. That is not my country, but my friend's country. Yeah, maybe I will have a subset of family over there. This is in Aceh. This beach already wiped out 12 years ago. I plan to be there 10 years ago, 2 years ago when we have 10 years of tsunami, but at that time I was so busy that I could not be there. So this time I was there. This is the Hulili something beach. So this is Arena last year. Arena last year, you see so many prominent figures there. They also have the flags for me and have a parade. Sorry, this time we don't know much how to do, so we just have a flags here. No parade. And thank for the Philippines to helping us doing a lot of things. In the past we call high rise, but now it is arena. Yeah. And last March we have February we have this event, that is the meeting of all the president or the representative from different organizations to be here. Sorry, some of us may not be here, but now we are here, all of us here. And this was what I have in the past with the Philippines long time ago, from time to time. I saw some white president or something. I don't know, they may be not around anymore. Maybe going with them, Mr. Marcos or somewhere, I don't know. So this is me. This is just to do some propaganda. This is myself, but it doesn't look like me because in the photo less depreciation there today. Change hairstyle. Now the combs and the gel I throw it away already. No more hair. So this is our Thai Appraisal Foundation. So kindly join us sometimes. We have a lot of activity here and also some books for you in English, so you can download for free. This is where we do in different countries in this region. Sometimes we go to other parts of the world also. If you have something to let me do something in Davao or in the deep south where there are a lot of gorilla or something, tell me, I will be there. So this is what we have done in the past with. This is when we go to conduct the valuation in Vientiane. But the contact of me in Vientiane are those officers. They are not brokers, so I cannot find them. In Brunei also, they are from the regulators. I invite them to come, tell them several times, but they won't come. I don't know why. This is what we do. I went to conduct a survey of the dam also in Indonesia. And this is my big brother, but he looked young. Mr. Fu. Very young. Elvis Presley. Asian Elvis Presley. Mr. Fu. In Indonesia, in Vietnam, somewhere. This is my is Mr. Chiputa. I saw him. I heard that his sons and daughters may not like to be a developer. Maybe if anyone wants to be the stepson of him, you can apply. So in tsunami, something about tsunami, I told Mr. Fu that 30 minutes, I have to try to make it 30 minutes as well, so that we have a great coffee break. This is what happened. You see, the only thing that left is the mosque. You see, in Thailand, if the temple left like this, we will go to let the amulet. Something Buddha amulet with this temple. It may be something something very magic or something there. This is what happened. And I was there to see in this area, 25 meters off the wave. Oh, very high. You see, all the houses disappear. And in this case, normally, after the crisis, many people will say that it will be in a bad situation. Thailand price may be go down by half or something. There may be a lot of pessimistic, but actually it is not. actually it is not as bad as we pessimistically perceive, just only overnight or something. You see, I saw in RJ land price saw on speculation. You see, after tsunami, they build a new road, they reconstruct the new roads and all infrastructure. So property price going up again, and there are billion of US dollar went there because of the assistance from abroad. So in that area become booming. Are you afraid of ghosts? Ghosts? Yeah, no? Last night did you see some? So they are not afraid of ghosts either. No ghosts. You see, I went there with the assistance of Mr. Rasmin. Where are you? You are here. Maybe you can kindly stand up. Yeah. He helped me to find this man. This young developer in my boss, another boss. So this is the hotel I stay. Formerly it was a hospital. Normally hospital, many people die there already. I did not know, so I just booked and looked very new, brand new, like a surgery or something, facelift surgery or something. So I stayed there. And in my room, in the hotel, after the tsunami, 400 people died there, another 400. In my room, maybe another 20. At night, I stayed there 3 nights or something. I have to stay with any ghost come by, but then there are no. Yeah, so I'm safe. I try to see any ghost, maybe some beautiful one. So I survive. But tonight I will go to Tampa, Florida. I buy the plane. I'm also afraid of flying. So normally I have to hug the steward tightly. Because so this, not a hostess. A hostess, I will be in trouble. Just the steward only. So this is people that I interview in Aceh. Some of them are men and female. Yeah, in Aceh people they look like Aryan, like Indian somehow. They are not like in Javanese or like Thai people. Yeah, these are the people in Aceh. So these are the areas that affected. You see the red one, the very dark red one means very much affected. The Thai may be 25 meters. And so you see this big ship. This is a very big Titanic. We have another 10 minutes left. I have to rush. If I cannot make myself clear, sorry. Maybe I have to rush. You see 2 kilometers away, you see the big ship. People are very small over there. You see, they come into land on the land. There are several 2 ships look like this. Oh, very bad. This is actually I should have more time to do, but these are all the places that I went there. Actually, there are more in some other areas as well. And also there are some new relocation signs or something. And you can see that the price that says if it is start with the same one, that it will increase 8 times, 8.5 times, 6.5 times, 4 times, 1.4 times. In some area, the land price is not going up very quickly. But if we see it as a whole, it may be around 4.38 times increase on the average. But actually, we need to wait something. But I still have no time to do that. I will have some writing and submit it to the Ray later. This is considered some cooperation among us. And if we just, in the case of the area with the strike on the tsunami directly, it is 5.53 times increase already, you see. At the beginning, maybe not much increase. This is something like a compound interest rate. At the beginning, may not be too high. Like 40 years ago, if I went into the government, I may earn around 1,500 baht per month. 1,500 baht per month. 40 years later, right now, maybe around 150,000 baht per month. You see, it is 100 times increase, but it is not the increase is like a curve for compound interest rate. So this is altogether around 15.3% per annum. You see the increase of the property prices quite high. In Japan, our Japanese friend is there. In Japan, the house that buy 10 years ago or 15 years ago, and now maybe still the same price. Maybe luckily 10% increase or something. Some maybe down somewhere. But here you can see that this is 12 years, and every year 15.3% increase per annum. So whenever there are disasters and people feel pessimistic, we should go and buy property. At that time, maybe they are discouraged, so we can buy half price or maybe less, or maybe the same price, but in the future they will going up quickly. Like in the down south of Thailand, the deep south of Thailand, there are a lot of gorilla right now. Maybe they move from the Philippines or somewhere. So just kidding. So many people want to buy properties there also, with the expectation that afterwards maybe peaceful, people, the property price will jump quickly. But to be safe, you buy one-way ticket first. Because if you buy, maybe you buy short, cannot come back. That's one-way ticket you do. I went there several times, but still safe. But I bring some big guys to be like a women shield with me. So in comparison to Phuket, this is Phuket. So Aceh is a resort destination and also commercial destination. Like from India, from the subcontinent, they will meet Indonesia at Aceh first. Okay, and then but Phuket is, but Aceh also have some resort destination, also have some very beautiful beach. But here is Phuket. Phuket also affected. You see, this is Phuket after tsunami. You see these people, they survive. They can use the beach. The tide is very high, but they survive. If it were you, can you manage? If it were me, I could not, because I cannot run quickly because I'm too fat now. I may have to sit down and do meditation. If later they found my body look good. But if I jump or swim or something, my body may not look good, right? So, but they all managed to be safe. Oh, amazing! Even the lady, their families in Phuket. That is the case in Phuket. You see, tsunami aftermath. Some people may say that there will be bargain price or something. But the tourists, you see, year 2004, maybe some down also. You see, 2005, some people may not like to come. They may be afraid of ghosts or something. Or they may be shocked. There may be some. Like in Aceh also, the first year maybe not many people move back. Some village, 5,000 people, maybe only 400 people left. The rest passed away, unfortunately. So this is in the case of the drop in the visitors in Phuket. I don't have this sort of information in Aceh yet, so this is just for the comparison in Phuket. And you see the beach. This is 1 year. Land price on the beach, on the western beach, price stable. But in the eastern beach, price still going up. Because tsunami came from the west, so they wipe out the beach on the west. But the east, no effect. So people still believe that there will be increase in price. So this is the whole picture that for all the beaches in Phuket, you can see that afterwards, land price, property price increased very exorbitantly, very significantly. This is what happened. And Phuket may be lower than in Aceh. Aceh 15.3% per annum. In Phuket is 14.4% per annum. You see, this is the first year no increase. This is just only on Patong Beach, the most expensive beach in Phuket, Patong. At the beginning, it is around $1, 1 square meter is 714 square meter, $714 per square meter. And now, 2016, we expect to be $3,571 per square meter. You see, quite expensive. This is in the case of Patong Beach. And to make another comparison, this is in the case of our most expensive land price in this area. This area is the most expensive. You stay in this area, this is the most expensive land price here. You can buy one, maybe 1 square meter. You see, in the year 2004, 1 square meter is $3,571 US, 1 square meter. But right now, it is 14,843 US dollar per square meters. To make it 2 square feet, maybe we just divide it by 10 or multiply by 0.09 to 83 or something. So this is 14,000. This should be maybe in definitely in Singapore maybe more expensive, but in Thailand this is the most expensive one. I don't know what about in Manila, in Jakarta, something maybe similar, but this is in the case of Thailand. And the increase in the heart of the city very significantly. In the fringe, not much increase in Bangkok. In the fringe, not much increase because there are not many things, not many development in the fringe except new roads in somewhere. But in Bangkok, we have a mass transit. So when the mass transit go to the fringe, people from the fringe can come and shopping in this central area. So land price in the central area increase every year maybe 10% on the average. In the fringe, maybe 3% on the average. Okay. So the point for this is that the value, there is value left for the valuation after natural disaster or not. In this case, you can see that if in the case of hotel wiped out by tsunami 1 year and the first 2 years we cannot get the benefit, right? So this means that the value will be only 82%. If the first 2 years we cannot realize the value, we have to rebuild or something. So in this case, this means that discount for around 17%, 17%. If it is wiped out. But if in the case of bare land, vacant land, there is no decrease. This decrease applies to a hotel with a structure. So if there is structure and the structure go away, maybe the price of the land will be down. But this means that tourists won't come or come in a fewer number.